Hello everybody, this is going to be my first attempt at video commentary, so if you have any tips or suggestions, please leave them below in the comment section. This video is going to cover everything from the basics of Dominion all the way to how the current meta of Dominion is shaping up to be. Since this is an overview video, not everything I say in the strategy section will apply to every situation. I'll talk more about that once we reach the point in the video. With all of that said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. To understand the strategy behind Dominion, you first need to understand a few things. First is the difference between points and renown. Put it very simply, points are how you win, renown is how you level your feats. We've all had games where we think we're doing amazing. You have your level 4 feat and you're absolutely dominating the other team in kills, yet somehow you still end up losing the game. You've also probably had games where you see a teammate only sitting at your team's spawn objective seemingly doing nothing the entire game, yet they end up at the top of the leaderboard. This is due to how renown is earned. If you're playing the objective by defending points, killing minions, or contesting enemy points, you'll always end the game with a high score and high feat level. As a side effect, you'll have given your team a ton of points. Before we talk about points and how they're earned, it's important you know the difference between soft and hard points. Soft points are points that can be taken away from your team at any point, but currently only connected to your team's control of an objective. As long as your team holds an objective, you'll have 100 soft points towards your end goal of 1,000 points. Hold all 3 and your team will have 300 soft points. If you lose an objective by the enemy team capturing it, you'll lose 100 soft points and they'll gain them. Hard points are those that can't be lost. Because of this, your number one strategy as a team should be earning them. Luckily, there are quite a few ways to earn them. The easiest way to earn hard points are by simply owning an objective. You'll be given 1 hard point for every second an objective is owned by your team. If someone on your team decides to sit on a point, you'll earn 2 points per second instead of 1. The only objective this doesn't work on is the minion lane. To make up for this, you're given 1 point for every minion you kill. If you have a character exceptional at killing minions, you can easily earn more points than the side objectives. The final way to earn hard points is killing enemy heroes. You're given 5 per kill, and if you reach a kill streak of 3+, you're given 5, plus the number of kills in your kill streak. For example, if you have 5 kills without dying, you'll be given 10 hard points. To stop enemies from gaining hard points, you need to either capture the objectives or contest them. If you and an enemy hero both stand on an objective, it will stay contested. Neither team will gain hard points until one of you are killed or retreats from the objective. To most effectively earn hard points, you'll want proper strategies and team comps. There are 4 roles on the universal team comp. It's relatively straightforward and easy to pick up now that you know how points are earned. The roles are simply defender, flanker, roamer, and laner. First off, you have your defender. This role is centered around controlling your spawn objective, the objective closest to your spawn. Your job is to sit on your point and never leave it. Your goal is to make sure your team is always earning +2 hard points per second, and that the enemy flanker never captures your spawn objective. This role is best filled by heavy heroes due to their defensive-oriented feats, strong defensive kits, and low movement speed. Next you have the flanker. This role is centered around contesting the enemy spawn objective. Your role is not about killing the enemy defender. Your role is about contesting the points as long as possible to stop enemy point gain. Killing the enemy defender is a bonus, but not a requirement of your job. It is also better for you to get low and run rather than die on the point. Dying gives the enemy hard points and takes longer than simply rotating to the friendly spawn objective to regen. This role is best filled by assassins due to their 1v1 focused feats, offensive kits, and high move speed. The next role is the roamer. This role is centered around being the backbone of your team. This role is highly reactive and is meant to cover for your team. You'll constantly be switching between the 3 core roles depending on how your team is performing. For example, let's say your flanker gets low. Your job is to quickly get over to them so they can retreat. Without a roamer, all of the damage done to the enemy defender will be meaningless due to the spawn objectives granting HP regen. This role is best filled by hybrids due to their well-rounded kits, allowing them to deal with most situations. The last role is the laner. This role is centered around killing enemy minions and killing the enemy laner. Your main goal should always be killing or causing the enemy laner to retreat. This will also be the role where you'll find the most teamfights, as enemy roamers tend to rest here when they have nothing else to do on the map. Control of the minion lane is the most important due to the enemy having no contest options besides pushing back your minions. Due to this, whichever team is better at controlling B will usually win the game. This role is best filled by the vanguards due to their minion-focused feats and wave-clear-focused kits. While this isn't the only team comp, it is the one you run into most often, as it's the easiest to switch tactics with on the go. Other team comps may include 2 flankers, 2 roamers, and sometimes even 2 defenders. However, advanced team comps depend on maps and enemy tactics, so it's a topic for another video. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, leave them below.